are ready, Tyler.
Have you ever been in a supermarket or grocery store and wondered why all the bananas look the same, or why there is no variety in the bananas you buy? There are countless kinds of oranges, apples, pears, and other fruits, but only one kind of banana. Back before the 1950s, a particular kind of banana, called the Gros Michel banana, was the primary banana sold in stores. This one was used for its hardiness and allowing it to be shipped easily, and its yummy insides. This banana started to die off by a disease called Fusarium oxysporum tropical race 1, or TR1, which caused the plants to wilt and die off. This caused a shortage of bananas and a very high demand for the bananas. Scientists had to act quickly and decided that the Cavendish banana was the best solution. These bananas aren't quite as resilient as the Gros Michel bananas, but are quite hardy as compared to the other banana options. And they're resistant against that strain of fungus. The scientists had to quickly alter the bananas to be favorable for consumption. The plant they came up with, they quickly sent out to major banana exporters. In order to keep the bananas to contain the yummy insides and only tiny unnoticeable seeds, the plants have to be reproduced asexually. This means the plants are never allowed to reproduce using seeds and pollen. This causes every Cavendish banana to be genetically identical. The Cavendish bananas being identical is good because it allows us to get the same delicious taste from every banana we eat, but it isn't good for the bananas. The same disease that killed off a large portion of the Gros Michel bananas has been recently found that it evolved to be able to kill off the Cavendish. Now while this disease is a problem for the Gros Michel bananas, it doesn't completely kill them off because they have genetic diversity and some were able to build a resistance to the disease. This new disease, called Fusarium oxysporum tropical race 4, or TR4, destroys the bananas in much the same way that it did to the Gros Michel plants. The TR4 attacks the roots of the banana plants first. It then gets into the vascular parts of the plants. The fungus then clogs the vessels and prevents water and nutrients from getting everywhere in the plant. It then attacks the leaves in the plants and ruins the chlorophyll, which turns the leaves yellow. If the plant has already fruited, it will infect the fruit, making them very black and gray. Upon opening the fruit, it is found to smell like rotten trash or a compost pile. The plant will eventually rot from the inside out and die. You might not think that the death of bananas would have a huge effect on the population, but the banana is the #1 eaten fruit in the U.S. It beats apples and oranges combined. The average American eats about 33 pounds of bananas a year, while in other countries, such as Uganda, the average citizen will eat more than 550 pounds of bananas. They eat more varieties than just the Cavendish, though. Scientists are working as quickly as they can to develop a genetically modified banana that is resistant to the TR4. They have been successful in making a few bananas that were resistant. Unfortunately, though, they weren't very palatable. One in particular was very strong against the TR4, but it tasted almost exactly like apples and had the same texture as the banana, so it was a really weird thing to expect. Others were able to survive the disease, but didn't fruit. And still, some of the fruits were mutated and did not grow correctly. It isn't an easy task to fight off a disease that can potentially wipe out the entire population of the Cavendish bananas, and scientists need all the support they can get. If scientists could choose another banana like they did when the Gros Michel banana started dying off, they would, but unfortunately there are no other good candidates without major alterations to the DNA. In conclusion, the Cavendish banana is the one and only banana we eat, and there is a disease called Fusarium oxysporum tropical race 4, which is quickly killing it off and spreading to banana plantations throughout the world. And this is just a few pictures of what it looks like as it's dying.